Cholt is more important. And the Hannah didn't really achieve anything apart from Aina and Sunday abusing an old woman into death.
Hey, she will remember that.
I'm going to be honest. Aina was the worst one. Sundre just kind of helped and stood by and did nothing.
It didn't even help. It's like he was being willfully misled, and you put yourself.
You know who your company is.
After like literally 2 years, you can't use that excuse anymore.
So, are we retconning Hallowgrave out, or are we just like, oh, wow, our time was up and we're teleported back?
Basically that, yes.
Okay, so it happened, we're just like, oh,
because it
that
did.
was in the middle of
only happened
stuff,
on Halloween, so it's literally one day.
Yeah.
Hey, I to think of this as a bonding experience between Trix and Marco. I think we're going in the right direction here.
I think it's certainly cathartic. I'm not sure if it's bonding.
I see it as bonding. Trix does.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Marco does, but I see it as bonding. Like
drama bonding.
Marco's on the fence, but it's going in the right direction.
I like this area.
Trauma is still a bond.
No, like this is Trix and Marco's friendship arc. Like, we are now gonna like on a path of friendship. So everything we do,
next players you want me to put in the path for you.
So everything Trix and Marco does when it's only Trix and Marco, that's just friendship. It's fine.
Yes, who feels safe enough to do the recap of the very little part of Chop we actually of Fate Treading that we actually did?
I got still locked.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I even made notes because all we did was wander through Hallowgrave after meeting this little weirdo right here, and we walked like 50 feet and then got into a fight in a pumpkin patch with a pumpkin scarecrow.
Some members of the party did.
Yeah, that's what we did.
I have lots of notes, and I know I don't do good recaps, but I have lots of notes of what went down in Hallowgrave.
You guys did something interesting. I cast 2 spells.
It's terrifying.
Hey, you got to cast spells. I stood still the entire game.
Never mind.
Do you rather banish an old woman to the Shadowlands?
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, this
Alex,
monster is so boring. I would much rather just cast someone into hell.
You shouldn't have touched the pumpkins.
I have a deep
Good gameplay in that.
Does Hallowgrave exist on the other days of the year and we only access it one day a year, or does it only exist one day a year?
Oh, Hallowgrave exists forever, but you can only get there one day a year.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if it only exists one day a year and is like a demi-plane on a clock, that would mean that the banishment wouldn't come back until next year.
No, but it is completely not accessible, so she will be there for a year. It can't be reversed for a year.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong.
It is literally cut off from everything for an entire year.
Look at the trauma on Ina's face right now.
You did this, Ina. Nanny and Papa was going to come back in a year's time. Walk through that portal to the Astarion tree, very confused, and walk into you again.
Big bad evil guy.
I like to see this as a symbolic gesture, right? She mentioned Medusa, the other creature that Trix banished. Like it's just tradition now. Every time I encounter something with I have banished, I just have to banish them.
You can't keep banishing your problems.
I can't banish my problems. Nothing bad will ever happen, right?
I'm going to stop that there because I feel like I'm becoming a psychiatrist.
Hey, that's my job.
job.
Hey, as long as I can't see the problem is non-existing, right?
You can't see the problem.
You are the problem.
I don't have banishment prepared. I should do that because that would be fun.
Not banishing your problems too.
This is a
I can only plane shift my problems.
What are you going to say?
I'm just slightly horrified over it. Like it's a very slow. We've been good boys and girls mostly, until very steadily, and then just suddenly Halloween happened, and like we're murder hobos now.
We are not the good guys.
And
We didn't.
Ina did discover that calling Marco Choirboy has a whole new meaning too. So
Wait,
So
what?
shall we get started on the recap and jump in?
Oh yeah, the recap. Alex, are you recapping or?
yeah, because nobody has a fucking clue apparently, so it's down to me.
I know.
Hey, I have a clue. I have 2 pages of notes.
Before Hallowgrave,
Well, we did manage to kill the dragon,
That's generally
and there
it.
was something there was something inside of the dragon, and then
then
lo and behold, Cessna appears, and then Hellgrave's happening.
That's not. That was
But
his
we-
name.
But
I write
like
that one down?
before Halloween
need to.
session, I think we were done with like the dragon killing and shit.
You were.
It was like 1 or 2. It was like 1 round of initiative when we got back.
Yes.
Yes.
It was 2 moves. I don't remember who brought him down.
I can tell you.
I think it was Dimblem.
Which was Dimblin.
I
Because
was gonna say, I think it was
Trix tried throwing embers at him and was surprised she only did 4 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it? Because I thought I couldn't use magic anymore, and I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
It's irrelevant, you still tried killing it with embers.
Hey! At least I'm creative, okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
you
my
are.
Um,
Yeah.
and it did a little quite a bit the first time.
Yeah.
Trix
It's a
is
little-
fucking useless without magic. I have come to realize. I need a weapon for her.
You've been given multiple weapons over the years, you've just given them away.
I don't have swords.
You've been given blue flame glaives, you've been given swords, you've just given them
Yeah.
away.
She can't use glaives.
No.
Anyway, stop with the faffing. We're going to play.
Yes.
How in the world did we get back here?
Uh,
Weren't we just in the middle of a thing with a? Was that? Am I hallucinating right now? That did happen, right?
In true style, you can all smell pumpkin spice.
I
I can still. Am I having a stroke? Can I have a stroke?
No, I
It's
couldn't
stroke
move.
pumpkin spice. it was smelling burnt toast. Now I can smell pumpkin spice.
I saw a scarecrow and I couldn't move for however long we were there, so I don't know.
I need to address this because it feels like Lars is bitter about this.
Hmm.
You failed like 1 saving throw.
Yeah.
And it took me out of gameplay for almost an hour.
It was like
Yes.
1.5 rounds.
But yes, we're carrying
It was a
on.
very. Anyway.
You have left Hallowgrave, you can smell pumpkin spice. It's now fucking cold again.
Ah, thank goodness.
Apart from the large bonfire, which is still burning. Everything is exactly how it was when you left. Not a single snowflake has fallen in the time you've been gone.
Dragon Corpse, though.
It's there,
Is
but
the
I'm
giant-
not putting it on the map because it's too big.
That's fine. I can imagine it. Quick question. Did I know this? Would I? No, I wouldn't. Would I know this dragon's name? Would I recognize him? I think you had already answered that for me.
I did. And what it was before, you wouldn't know what it is now.
Yeah, I vaguely recognized that it was. I think it was a silver dragon at one point in time, or I believe it was a silver dragon at one point in time.
Yes.
But that's all I can. That's really all I ascertained.
Yeah, nothing else.
Have we looted the dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We found an imp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you found a new... That's not something
found
you
a
find
Ces-
every day.
We found a Cesnar.
Found him. Okay. Well, is that it for this place? Shall we get going?
Well, we still have. What is this? Six more tasks to do here. But
You
there are
were
things-
looking at the labyrinth one, and as Trix is walking over, I'm grabbing hold of her again.
No.
No, don't let the child touch the stones.
Lars' mum.
No, the Dimblem, you don't get it. It's a labyrinth. We might meet a Minotaur, you know? It would be amazing. Come on, won't
What,
you meet a Minotaur?
What is a minotaur?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. And I'm like, as he's like, because I obviously don't have my feet on the ground, I'm like, try to like jerk towards the stone.
I'm not sure. Are you all well enough to face whatever challenge this is?
Oh,
Or
wait, maybe
do
we
we
should
even-
take up a rest.
Can we even justify the time? To rest? I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't rest much. We have things to do.
Well, I
mean, we don't have a time limit anymore. The gods told us it's not our problem.
Yes.
God.
Odin, the god of dicks.
The god of dicks.
It's not now we're calling the Aesir, we're calling Odin the god of dicks.
I am.
Yes.
So
like
anybody that
Heimdall.
needs healing, I'm going to just be healing hands everybody, so take 44 points at a time of healing. I need it, so I'm healing myself first.
I needed 14.
Thanks for offering.
I'll tap Marco and heal him.
Yeah, Marco took a few hits.
Yeah.
What does Marco look like right now?
Traumatized?
Physically, mentally, like
Physically.
Yeah.
I don't care about your mental health. That's Stimblem.
I'm not HR, I'm just the medical wing.
Mm-hmm.
Am
I the HR of the group?
I fear you are.
So, Marco.
Yeah, he's a little bit worse. Very rugged. Quite a few scrapes, bruises.
Okay. So, Hattie will walk up to you kind of like almost like a mom to a kid that just fell off a bicycle and just like take your face and just wipe, but it's wiping the bruises and the cuts off, much like they are just dirt on you. Take an arm and just wipe down it, and you'll watch as they vanish, and I'm just going to heal you all the way back to full.
Are we the parents treating our unruly children right now, Hattie?
Yes, you are.
A little bit.
That sounds like the most amazing bath I've ever had.
That's one way to put it.
That's quite the scrubbing you have in your hands there.
That's what I do. That's what I'm here for.
He feels a little bit dirty now.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Uncle, what a way of wording. Wink.
I don't see what you're meaning. My wording is completely appropriate and adequate, isn't it?
Trix is back to ignoring you now and trying to go towards the portal.
There's no portal. You mean the stone?
Well, the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it did mention.
So.
Yes, it did mention something about a labyrinth, but it didn't mention.
Marco had the wording, by the way.
But
you need me to resend it to you, Thunder.
It's here. Like I can scroll.
It was like a paragraph, so I just wrote down the four become one, as it seemed like a key phrase.
And we do a fusion dance.
Right, well.
The four become one.
Or become one. Does it say? Why are you doing Constitution save?
Become one once more.
Well, I did not click anything.
What does it mean that the four direction become one? North, south, east, west. Might it be something akin to that?
It could be that. My immediate fear was that it's going to turn us all into some kind of amalgamation of all four of us, and that terrifies me. I hope that's not the case.
Abominational.
Yes, I do not want to be an abomination.
That would have been an amazing
Why
thing
not?
to do. I wish I thought of that. Nightmare fuel for future encounters.
Pick one ability. That's the one that you have.
Yeah.
You're the left arm.
I want to be the left leg.
I want to be the right punch.
I think Dimblum is the body because he has wholeness of not Dimblum. I think Marco's the body because he has wholeness of body.
How do you be the wings? I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, please no.
Please don't.
Well,
do
we need to go through one of these portals anyway. Why don't we have to start somewhere? Come on, let's go.
Should we examine the other stones first so we have a little bit of an idea what we're getting into? Perhaps there's a bigger picture here.
Fine.
Yes, I
will
less interesting, but we should take our time.
I will hold her in front of each stone. Just
Are we
stretch
gonna
out.
go through this again where I have to read out loud what it says and then Marco has to translate what it means?
But of course.
For 6 more.
Oh
5
my
more.
god. Well, Trix will be reading the stone.
Indeed, she shall.
And what does she say?
Give me a moment.
And what does she say? Oh my god. This is nice for me, you know.
Yeah, I got this even. The end of that deal.
The thing, my brain. I don't know if this is a thing in other countries, but it's a song over here, so my brain went. And she said, "Ting tang, walla walla bing bang." Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting ting, walla walla bing bang.
It's the witch doctor.
Yeah. So that's my brain. Sandra says like, and what did you say? And my brain went, I know the word to come after this. And she said, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know whether to make this like soft or a harsh language.
Harsh.
But okay. Shall ave lat livo vejav avil ave for kornflexuk du naukulve. Or something like that. What do you make of it?
It sounded like you said cornflakes. So
And I will now face her over towards Marco.
Allow me to send Marco the translation.
Yeah, you know what? It was so very deep. I think I'll have to think on it, like absorb the knowledge you just gave me. Here it comes. Here, I think I got it.
It's coming to me. I just see you like a crispy biscuit. It's coming to me. I can feel it on the other side.
Reach into your key.
Yes, I sense that this means in a circle you will wait until the 4 confluxes do resolve. But 4 again. Yes.
The 4 again. Confluxes.
This sounds like a bad riddle.
Do you perhaps think that this is these stones might be set to tell of a story?
Well,
like I said, there could be a bigger picture.
But what are the purpose of these? Like, why show us these things then?
I think they may not be necessarily specifically meant for us, just the storytelling of someone who was here in the past.
So you mean everything that we see in this has already happened?
Perhaps.
Or
perhaps it is happening, and it's just tied to the stories just the same.
Okay. Well, so in this one, and the last portal we went through, this is Ragnarok. It's an apocalypse. Is every one of these gonna be apocalypses?
That's possible.
It was. The 2 stones we started with weren't apocalyptic scenarios, were they? If they were really mild compared to the last one.
That's an
The
interesting
Ragnarok one.
concept of mild apocalypse.
The Ragnarok one was indeed challenging. A challenging story of survival. So perhaps some of these won't be as bad as that one, or perhaps they'll be worse.
Well,
But they seem to be different, each one.
yes, but most of them does seem tragic, in some sense at least. Devastating.
This is true. They're all stories of loss. Or experiences of loss. We're not even sure they're stories.
So,
we,
what would you lose in a labyrinth? You would probably lose your sense of direction, thus 4 become 1.
Very much your sense of direction.
Because
that doesn't sound like fun.
Every way you point might be whatever direction.
There's I would say 1 in 4, but there's more than 4 directions.
Yes, but in general, we do north, south, east, west.
Yes, no, obviously.
And there are angles and all that, but... And what is this about confluxes?
What did that one say again, by the way?
Yeah, I did speak it out loud, so you can just there.
Fair.
Thank you. I was just about to do the same.
As much as I love being the
Rosetta Stone of the book.
Yeah, it does seem more expedient.
In the circle, you will wait till the 4 confluxes to resolve. Do we need to find out which of these stones have sort of a conflict and then solve them?
Hold on, let us read the next one.
And I will hold you in front of the 5th, but not close enough so you can touch it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but a conflux generally refers to a river, I think? It's a word I'm not very familiar with.
Sorry, either.
This sounds like Dutch.
It's actually black speech.
Okay, it sounds like Dutch.
Is there a difference?
Not really. Are you saying the Dutch are the Mordorians? Great.
Okay.
All the remains of Angmar.
Vi har vina ve huigia vi krokmars fortog ukafausen doik ja wild for ave hugi maunan avrik buav me avavlen nauk mainuk.
Well done.
In my best orcish voice.
It's very well done on that one.
Thank you. I felt like I nailed that.
What you just said was almost poetry.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
What does it mean? Even though I mean no, but like yeah.
Within it's just been. Let me just take a moment to collect my gather myself.
Thoughts?
Buffering.
Within the mind it is held, for only safety does it yield. And Marco will start gazing off into nothing, just out into the distance. For the mind may trick, but metal remains Or
I was just gonna say, please type that.
Okay. This sounds like we're gonna go insane.
Oh, it's also worth knowing on 12.5, which is when you're currently at, I think. Yeah.
We're looking at this
Yeah, we're
fifth
looking at
one.
5.
Yeah, 12.5. It has the word memory on it.
Okay.
And number 4 had the word conflux.
I
have numbered them now.
Yes, I can see that.
that is appreciated.
Yeah, I was
Memory, you
I'm
said?
losing track, to be honest.
Yeah,
What did you say the word was?
Memory.
Yes, indeed it is.
Within the mind it is held, for only safety does it yield. For the
Now-
mind may trick, but metal remain.
this one does make me think of a story. It makes me think that we are going to experience. Oh, do you remember the? For lack of a term, the domain of the nightmare serpent, where we all experience different,
Yeah.
not quite memories, but close nightmares. This feels like it may be similar to that, though I couldn't say for certain. That's just a guess.
Oh, those sucked.
It was
Hard.
not pleasant.
It does seem the text does seem to imply that the I would assume memory brings safety, but the second sentence makes me question that altogether.
For the mind may trick, but metal remains. So even if you see things that may not be quite true, or experience things that might not be true, still hold true to yourself and you'll be okay, I think is what that is alluding to. And let's face it, we all have a bunch of metal between all of us.
Well, yeah.
We all have strong resolve.
Well, shall we keep going around the circle and reading everything, or should we just go through the next one? Or should we just gesture to number 3? Apparently I have no choice.
I think getting the full picture would be a good idea, and then we'll probably go through the labyrinth.
At this point, I'm holding tricks just with one hand. Yes.
This is what you should have done before you touched Ragnarok.
I didn't do anything. I was bored.
You did touch Ragnarok.
Well, he caused it. She's just doing to Dimple.
And I will turn her around.
If there is
and
one
I
thing
will stare at her.
If there is one bit of wisdom I may pass to you both about the Icy North, you should know this already, Dimblim, but be mindful of where you go. Be mindful of your actions. Be subtle. Be careful.
Well, the thing is,
She's
how am I to know that the things have adapted to send my usually very controlled magic back at me and make it go out of control?
That is valid. It is simply a reminder to be cautious when you are up here. It is a deadly landscape, even for strong individuals.
Yes.
Are you mad at us for RPing?
No. I just felt like shadow puppeting without shadows.
Now, shall I read the next thing or not?
Yes, please.
Okay. Quiet boy, listen up now. Okay. Ulnaukalmgrulli fagdevanau shall balance. Balance?
Yeah.
Bundairok nauk aukave ave vikiunru ave anklu kravuk.
Now spit.
Or something like that. I am not spitting because my mouth is dry.
The amount of phlegm in your mouth.
It's just to say the words in the voice of Trix, you know, then it just becomes deep speech.
Yes, very enlightening. As you so eloquently put it yourself, the realms of life and death remain in balance, but crossing such boundaries restore the vision of the ancestors.
This seems like your domain, Hattie.
I'm waiting for you to post it because I ADHD'd out on that.
I can do it because I copy and pasted it already, so just do it.
Hooray! Thank you. Because I was just like, I was listening and there was nothing going in. What is the word on this one, by the way? Is it balance?
Oh, spirits!
Spirits.
I know.
Do I see something around the stone with my true sight?
No.
And it says the realms of life and death remain in balance, but crossing such boundaries restore the vision of the ancestors.
That does sound like you, Hattie.
That does sound like my particular skills. I'm not sure what it could mean, other than that we will be facing some kind of challenge to do with the boundary between life and death, which is one that I tread pretty regularly.
But this one might also take us to another place that would be more akin to its saying.
Crossing such boundaries restores the vision of the ancestors. I doubt it's the case, but I kind of hope what it might mean. It's probably not the case, though. Likely it will take us somewhere to show us some kind of vision of whoever placed these stones here. Would be my professional opinion.
Mm.
From a consulting viewpoint, that would be my opinion.
But either way, I probably have the skills to help at least with this one.
Let's see what the next says.
Marco, you were saying something?
Yes, does it imply that we are to cross into the realm of death?
Very likely. Or at least tread the boundary between them.
Yes, would sound might be the most dangerous outsets from those we have read so far.
At
least
of the few today, yes.
Little one just came back from such a place, didn't she? You, and I will turn you back to face me again.
What have I done now?
You just came back from one of those places.
What places?
Didn't you? We all did.
The realms of life and death remains in balance, but crossing such boundaries restores the wishes of the ancestor. You came...
You're thinking about the whole Shirley incident.
Yes.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, I visited the River Styx. you know, a dead lake as a living. That probably doesn't have any repercussion, does it?
I mean, you have the soul of some random person, but
I had two. I only have one left.
Hmm.
Can we just, for sake of brevity, not have me read up the thing?
No, it's too late now. You've set a precedent.
We've made our own fate.
Why? Because this one's the worst one.
It's the
Is it like this
longest
long?
one. No, it's like it's a whole discount sentence plus one word. Förra hon aldrig sin muckmack given much.
Yeah, that's something that doesn't translate.
Wait, there's English. There's a lot of English here.
There is. It doesn't translate fully. I'm gonna level with you. Pop out.
You understand that last part, didn't you, Marco?
what was that? Oh, parts.
Hey, don't question the language, okay, Dimblum?
I am questioning everything.
Yes, I do think I got some of that. Just let me try to filter it out. No offense, but you should work on the pronunciation of whatever language this is.
It's true. You don't actually know what fucking language it is.
We have no clue what we're reading.
Just reading some random language.
I know that it's not any of the ones I know.
Yeah, I don't think any of us knows this language, but we can both read and speak it.
For those of whom much must be given, much must be proven. The young shall rise into the future, whilst there's
Nah, it's meant to be the. I can't type the. Okay, we know this is an error.
No. This is the part where Trix just a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
So I'm sure I didn't. All right. Will you just please speak the last part again? Also, and then we can just pretend that she does that.
Yep.
Perfectly. Second time.
For brevity's sake.
For the sake of her sanity as well. Yep.
Yeah. Whilst the elders.
What's the word on this one, by the way?
Just in time.
Passage.
What was it?
Passage.
Passage. Why do I feel like this has something to do with me as well?
I know we'll be so happy to know there's only one remaining.
Yep.
Well,
But we haven't checked the backside of the stones. Might be something on the backside as well.
Yeah, it turns out that the front side is just a summary.
Yeah, the backside is a full verse and chorus of it.
The front is the title. We've been reading just the title. The
Yeah.
back is the actual instructions. No wonder we've been so confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those to whom much must be given, much must be proven. The young shall rise into the future whilst the elder withered to the dust in time.
Sorry. What noise? I'm gonna. Well, who's the oldest one here then?
Probably Dimblem.
I mean,
but I'm not sure he would count.
might soul is apparently fairly old.
But what if this is like, the young shall rise into the future? What if like this is mortals against immortals?
Mortals against gods.
Yes, this is the story.
Basically, yeah.
This is the story of the Nephilim.
Yeah, like it makes sense. We are the young ones, we can die against those who can't die. Maybe it's a sign of, a change is coming.
That's the opposite of what it says. It speaks of the young taking over while the old depart.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get.
Many of us are familiar with.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but what is like if there's a change coming to happen or has happened?
Or it could just be a new chieftain in a tribe.
So what Trix
Well,
is
that
saying
too.
is, stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Travis got it. Sondre got it, but is disappointed.
No, it's not. I can't be disappointed anymore.
Okay. I'm
not sure how I feel about that.
No, that was actually completely unfounded. It was just a thing I said.
Just the funny.
It's not what the Nazis said.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm not calling you a Nazi. Moving on.
I am not. I am not reading the next one because now I'm eating.
I will read it for you.
Yeah.
In Trix's voice.
Yes.
Agdal Sharok, fellow Shanan Hakag bin, Ukvon Ekmal Igval Hayak, Vin Urgrahom Ukal Eval, Urava Beun, so Ivik Iwakan Akapuan, Okabe Ifena Aka Mayok Umin.
I'm so glad I didn't have to read that.
You sound a little different when you speak about this one.
I had an Afrikaans kind of accent in that.
I think you're finally getting used to the flow of the language.
Yeah, I think so too. And it doesn't help that Quiet Boy here keeps on nagging about my pronunciation all the time.
That's the difference between the player saying it and the DM saying
what is the title word for this one?
I actually had to type it out.
But I can do it if you want.
Okay, contest then.
The title of this one is Legacy.
Legacy.
The last one was Passage, by the way.
You wrote them down. Congratulations. It means I'm saying them the right way this time round.
Yes, it's supposed to be Guardian, Whispers, Labyrinth, the Flux thing, the four Memory, Spirit, Prey, Passage, Legacy.
Yeah, I said it right.
Yeah.
Go me.
Go you.
Only when the fealty has been sworn and sight been granted shall truth be known. So it was spoken, so it shall remain.
I have a feeling that we should do this in the order they are standing.
I believe you're correct.
So I second that.
But have we perhaps messed up the order already because we just jumped to being prey?
I think we have messed up the order somewhat, but I believe that I think getting back on track as best we can is the best call here. Does anyone disagree?
No. And I will let Trix down. And let
Can I immediately jump and touch the stone?
Which one?
Yeah,
this one, the correct one.
Thank you.
I am guiding my child to do the right choice.
as Diblum is letting Trix go, Trix just goes, "See you later, losers!" And she just bolts for the stone.
The ground begins to rumble and the stone beneath your feet shifts, forming into a vast, intricate labyrinth of ice and snow as you descend. The labyrinth's towering walls seem alive, constantly changing and rearranging themselves, creating a challenging maze that twists and turns in all directions. You find yourself in a small corner of this maze.
No. Hello.
Wait, so it wasn't me?
No,
It froze for me entirely.
Yeah, it froze for me as well. I thought it was me.
okay, it was
Also
Discord
me.
being a bitch. Fine.
Yeah. I assumed it was me.
Yeah, I assumed it was me.
Because my internet does that.
I sent it to
Alex goes, "So you all the ground," and then everything stopped.
I mean, did you get most of it? I'm gonna level. Did you get most of
No, no.
No,
I got
we
ground,
we
and
stopped
then
the ground.
Yeah, it
Yep.
stopped mid first
Okay,
sentence.
the ground begins. So I will repeat then. The ground begins to rumble, and the stone beneath your feet shifts and turns, forming into a vast, intricate labyrinth of ice and snow around you. The labyrinth's towering walls seem alive, constantly changing and rearranging themselves, creating a challenging maze that twists and turns in all directions. You find yourself in but a corner of this labyrinthine horror.
I'm going to immediately grab the back of Trix's shirt.
No. I know. I'm actually quite adept at labyrinths. You know,
You actually
I have
are.
this amazing. I have actually learned this amazing tricks. Pardon the pun. You know, when you find
was
yourself
pretty
in a labyrinth, in order to never get lost, follow the right wall. So, let's just follow this wall. And she holds her arm out to the right wall. Let's just follow this wall. Some point we will have to get there, right?
If that is the trick, then yes. Looking up, does it look like something that Dimlim could fly over, or that I could fly over and
No,
potentially
The
see?
walls are
I don't
floor
think
to
that'll
ceiling.
work.
The walls are floor to ceiling.
That's what I expected.
Does the walls look brittle, like I can walk through this?
You would have to investigate.
I think.
further.
Do I
shall
sense magic
investigate.
radiating from the walls?
Oh, most definitely.
You know, Dimward, I
Those
can
are
see here.
38!
The walls are made of Demeterium,
Hmm.
the anti-magic metal.
This might be a slight problem.
Now,
Little one, try touching the wall.
Trix will touch the wall.
Makes you feel cold and empty for but a moment when you touch the wall, as if everything has been taken from you.
Now, let's see what happens if I touch the wall.
Dimblum
And
sees
I
the
see-
function
Yes.
as his hand drops on the wall. He once again gains consciousness.
You see, I don't think we should touch the walls. They are made of whatever that sword that the corrupted chieftain had.
interesting. I did not know there was a place like this buried in the north, but I know there are lost civilizations here. This could be part of one of them, or something else entirely. Just the same, I don't think we should touch the left-hand wall, but Trix, that is an interesting trick. I'm still holding on to you, by the way. This isn't for me to necessarily, so we don't. This isn't to keep you from running off. I trust you, but I don't trust this place. It's still shifting around, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
we
You
don't
can
need
literally
to.
see the walls moving and shifting around you.
So I don't want any of us to get separated. I feel like that's the worst thing to do. And you are the one to often leave us behind.
I swear, and she holds herself like this. I swear, Hetty, I will not deviate from your sight.
And how
Sight's not
have you ever been trustworthy?
I shall begin now.
Are you true? Do you speak the truth?
Can you lie better than that?
I did say
33 in
starting.
insight.
I did say starting now.
This is like the day of good rolls for right now.
Oh yes.
You don't fully believe. You know that like she will not run away. However, you know
Not
that she
intentionally.
wants. Yeah, like if she wants to, at some point, she can like deviate from your sight.
So she believes herself right now, but her convictions are not all that strong.
Yeah, like they're true for now, but like if something were to happen, she might sleep off.
So average normal tricks, okay.
But you rolled the crit. I had to tell you the intention.
Yeah. Stay within
Eyesight.
a few feet of us. I wouldn't even say eyesight. I'd say within 5 or 10 feet. This place is shifty. Stay very, very close. I do not want us to get separated here.
You got it, Hattie.
She'll gently let go of you.
She stays still.
I would like to look into the walls, like how they move. Like, do they press into? If there's any notches or like room, like how the walls are, like when a wall closes. Not for pattern per se, just like if it's
just how they physically move.
Yeah, like does it leave space, or like does it have like an indentation where the walls like slot in and like how big is that room and so forth?
A valid question. Your investigation is 20, so some of the walls seem to disappear and reappear in sideways, upwards, downwards, in every way you can imagine. But they seem to leave no trace, almost as if the entire maze is made of some form of liquid, which just dissipates and becomes solid again.
It's an ice flow.
In the manner of ice, yes.
Shall we try? If we were to tie a robe, and I will look at Drake, to each other so we don't get separated that easily. Like, make it 5 feet between each slot. And then try to move a little.
Are you saying you're gonna tie me down?
I think more of having a rope for handholds would be better.
Yes.
I don't think we should be tied off, though.
And I'm looking at you because I know you have rope.
What? I don't have rope.
We saw you pull out rope during the prey incident.
That was me.
Yeah, that was Hattie. That was her rope.
Do you need it still? I have a bit of rope
I can
left.
only imagine that Marco is side-eyeing Trix so hard right now.
I'm
inside.
Yeah.
On that note is where we take a 5-minute break.
No.
And we're back.
Treading.
It's still called Cholt on my OBS. I don't care.
Yeah, valid. So, Trix, you seem to have some good experience with this. Would you like to lead the way? And I will tie off a handhold loop in my rope and hand it to you as I go down and tie a couple of additional handhold loops just so we have some way of staying within 5, 6, or 7 feet of each other.
Can I have a survival roll?
Okay.
Please? To see how good your knots are.
Remember, I was a sailor for 50 years. I
Then you
better
can
be
have
good at
advantage.
knots. Okay. I should have just clicked the thing with advantage instead of rolling it twice. A 9 and a 7, hooray! They're terrible.
The knots are awful.
It's been a while.
It's dark in here.
Well, now, I love the way that everyone now makes excuses for you.
It's been a while. It's been a few years since I've been on board a ship.
I'm going to double check the tied off bit on my closest to me to see if the knots are correct. And no, she thinks you've knotted it perfectly.
Trix was also a sailor, so she gets survival rolls with advantage as well. She was a pirate.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, no, 18.
Aina, I will give you advantage on perception rolls in this maze because you escaped Sigil.
Ooh. That's cool.
Which seems fair,
So-
considering what Sigil is.
My rolls are not
So not
showing
friend.
in roll 20, but I did roll an 18 for the knots. But it doesn't show
You
on
have every belief
roll.
that the knots are absolutely fucking terrible.
I am just gonna go around correcting the knots, like, behind Hattie, as she likes,
I mean, I think that's fair.
and not say anything. And not say anything, just fixing the knots.
I'd say that's fair.
So, if we
I see you
have
fixing
the
it.
only-
Passive perception's like 24.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
But I'm just gonna
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
not-
gonna choose to quietly take the L on this one.
Yeah, like, she's not gonna say anything, but, like, she's not gonna hide what she does either. So...
Yeah, no. Thank you, Trix. I'm a little rusty. I mostly worked in cargo anyway.
Shall I roll my stress ball as a dice?
I like it.
That's... Of course.
So, if we have the little one go first, I could go last, and we will see how everything turns out. Or do we need me in front in case of combat?
I think most of us.
Are you saying that I'm not big enough to be in the front? Huh, big guy?
And I will look down at you. I just mean that
Wisdom
if
save.
What?
Everyone wisdom save.
No.
Oh shit, mine was an 18.
Dimblum, you are paralyzed by your own insecurities as you look into the mirrored reflection of the wall.
I was looking at Trix. I was looking at Trix. I was looking at the wall.
There's a wall behind Trix.
I'm looking straight down because she's so tiny.
Irrelevant.
The floor is shiny.
Yeah, the floor is shiny. Thank you, Travis.
Okay.
It's so shiny. What's
So
it?
I'm paralyzed with doubt, I guess. Whatever that means.
Yeah, you don't really have a concept of emotion.
No.
Does Dimblum have insecurities?
No, not really.
Yeah. No.
Can I see that Dimblum has become paralyzed by something?
I'm trying to consider if Dimblum would be paralyzed by insecurities, considering he has no emotional response.
That's fair.
No, Dimblum's not paranoid
right.
by insecurities. He has no emotional response to insecurity, so...
I'm weirdly immune.
Dimblum gives the floor a strange look. There you go.
Something's
sounds like-
different here.
Hmm.
I think Trix should lead the way because
Sure
she's most
is.
familiar with mazes like this by her own volition.
I was merely asking if I were to go last or second.
Trix just goes straight through the legs of Dimblum and like stands right in front of him. I'll be first.
I think
It's gonna be fine.
That was
Either
never a
one's fine.
question. I was asking if you wanted me second or last. That was my question.
Oh,
I feel-
well,
Marco, would you mind taking up the rear? Because I feel like this isn't any diss on you. I think you are the most capable of catching up should you get separated by any twist of this maze. I'm not sure I could refine the group, but I know you could.
Well, it would. I'm not sure that applies as well here, but perhaps I'm I have no issue taking up their rear side.
Yeah, I think I should be in front of you, so let me know if something weird does happen, but I don't trust this place, but I feel like you would be the most capable, so I'll take up the rear behind Dimblum. But if you would have my back.
I'll have all of yours.
Sounds good. And Alex, could I get my token on the
Yeah, it's a Romana here for some reason.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries.
You should.
I was just waiting for it to actually become
I'm
an
so
issue and it
sorry. There you are. I copied everyone. I do apologise.
no worries.
Have a point of Dion's inspiration as point of apology.
Hooray!
Hmm.
Thank you. There we go. Ah! There we go.
So,
by the way, this map
little
is
one.
huge.
I figured so.
Oh god, I zoomed out.
Welcome to 3 sessions.
Yeah.
3 sessions in a maze. Woohoo!
Minimum.
So, little one.
Shall I march?
Yes.
I think you shall.
Hip. Is there an open wall here? Like, it looks like it's supposed to be.
No, the walls have shifted.
Okay.
Should we be going through this direction? I can't click on anything.
I'm following the wall to the right.
Oh, this is lagging.
Oh, is it lagging for you?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm sorry, there is no way I can make this map smaller.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Is this wall open?
Go through and find out. Yes.
Oh.
I'm not telling you if it's open or not.
Oh, well, then the other place here would have worked. Okay, so just for brevity's sake, I'm just gonna skip here and follow down here, and no, nothing, so then down here.
Oh, it's loading at like 1 frame every other second. I'm just gonna not move for us. I can't move anyway.
This is going to be an issue.
Yeah. Out of memory. Opera ran out of memory.
Oh no.
Crashed my web browser.
Try using Chrome.
Opera is just
I think
Chrome. I have 4 tabs open. I have the Chult OneNote, I have my character sheet, and I have this, and then I have a Google search for Annihilation because I was supposed to look it up a month ago.
Close the Google
But yeah,
search
no,
on the
this...
phone.
No, but like, this
Huh?
map is huge.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think you will be able to ever get into this map.
Theater
to
of
be
the mind,
honest.
I'm following you. I'm just, yeah, I don't know where I am right now.
You can just move your token over there if something happens.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, Opera completely crashed. I have
Spirit.
16 or 32 gigabytes in this computer. I think 16, so that could be why.
Oh yes, delete a Romana.
Oh. Look at this. This is a narrow, tight hallway. And please move Hattie down here.
I'm slowly loading back. I'm loading back in. You could always turn off dynamic lighting. We figured out last time that was what was causing a lot of this.
Yeah, dynamic lighting was causing troubles in my game.
I can try.
Yeah.
But then you might see the whole map.
Yeah,
I know
you see the
I
whole
know.
map. I'm looking away.
I'm holding in front of my eyes.
It's just a blur for me at this point because it's still buffering.
Oh, how nice walls I have. Huh? They are amazing. You should look at the walls, you guys, too.
I am staring at Drake.
It's too late now. The whole labyrinth is fucked.
Oh no. So if we just push... Oh, yeah, it's back. It's shadow again.
Oh, it's shadow.
No, it's even more shadows now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't know where we came from anymore.
Hey, you can just open it up, can't you?
Yes.
Like this. Like this.
You could, but you
can you
do that.
See anything?
Not really. I mean, there's like a couple of little weird flashes. That's about it.
Can you potentially just turn off dynamic lighting for Travis? That way, not all of us can see the whole map, and Travis can just take some.
No, it's map wide. I can't turn it on and off for multiple people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could try legacy lighting.
Yeah. This is the issue I was having as well, especially like after using Dungeon Alchemist. It's a real issue with dynamic lighting and lagging.
It's so dark.
I can try and reveal stuff like this. It's been a while since I've done this.
Oh, you gotta use physical like torches?
What we could do is if it doesn't work for me, we'll just I can play theater of the mind and just understand that I'm following along with everybody. I don't think we all have to move in a little line.
You could also just watch one of our streams, like one of us could stream the map as we go.
Yeah.
And at least you can see.
Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be a map until we find anything interesting. And then I would move and catch up with all of you, I think is what I'm gonna have to do.
It's gonna be strangely volley maps.
Strangely what?
It's gonna be strangely a lot of walls on this map.
Yes.
I wonder why.
Almost like it's a labyrinth or something.
Almost. Let's get to... Oh, we can see... No, okay, we can... Oh,
I saw for 1/4 of a second.
I'm
dead.
Yeah. Hattie is apparently dead. There's a huge cross on her. Why did we kill Hattie?
She saw too much.
You saw too much.
Stop saying shit like that whenever I try and take a sip of tea. Because it's gone up my nostrils twice.
There, I'm adding a snail token to me just because it's funny.
Oh yeah.
Also, Ina, I hope you know that every time I see a snail, I think of you, and I have to resist the urge to send it to you.
No, don't tell me. Don't begin with that. I have a friend that does that. Every time he sees a snail, either on internet, real life, at the store, anything, he sends me a picture of it, and I fucking hate it.
I sent you like one. I like every
Yeah,
once
I
in a while
know.
I'll send you one, but I
Right,
try not
fine.
to because I know you don't like it.
Fine, we are going old school, old school.
Ooh.
Okay. We just pretend we don't know the ways.
No.
Honestly, it won't help anyway.
No, we are going old school, old school.
Ooh. A circle?
Are you turning left or are
black.
you turning north, east, south, or west?
Ooh.
Oh, you
I-
meant like true
Yeah.
old school.
I meant
Okay.
real old school. I learnt my craft in AD&D. I can go full old school. I don't give a shit if you can see a map or not. North,
Trix
east,
will
south, or west?
No, Trix will follow the right wall.
No, north,
He-
east,
she will
south.
follow-
No, the right wall is not an option. North, east, south, or west?
Yeah, but I don't know what direction to go. I can't see any of the walls. I don't know. I can say west and walk straight into a wall.
I know. We take it exactly. We take it as up is
Okay.
north.
Okay, down,
So
No,
south.
no. South.
south,
How many
south.
steps? How many steps?
7 to begin with. Because I
Oh,
remember this
God.
being a long, narrow hallway.
This
You
just
find,
became a 10-session labyrinth.
Yep.
Yeah,
you find yourself in an empty hallway just the same, but you see an exit to the east. By the way, this is
Does
not
the-
collective, so everyone can enter on this one.
does this wall connect to the hallway that I am currently coming from?
It does, but there seems to be another offshoot to the east. This has now become a text adventure.
I
Have you heard the
think
Brew
we
song?
I think we should try going to the new opening.
I'm loving this now.
No,
I've been
no.
forced to go follow.
We're not going. We're not going. We're gonna go, keep on going south.
Right, is that unanimous decision?
What is that?
I'm on the rope and following Trix because she's the
Yeah.
expert.
I'm also following.
I'm gonna say there's no lighting right now at all. You're entirely in the dark.
Okay.
Wait.
One south.
I have a dark.
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
We have a never-ending
I
shadow.
have true sight.
Nope.
Can I pull out my drift globe? Does it light up still?
No.
Okay.
It's the entire maze is an anti-magic field.
Oh no! I have a gem of brightness.
No.
I don't, because some gnome has stolen it.
Hey, no. You gave it to me. I haven't given you it back.
This is the most comical fuck up ever.
No.
All because the map crashed opera.
Well, like I said, Trix is going to move in the direction that was south until she crashes into a wall. And when she does, she's gonna follow that wall until she crashes into another wall. And she's gonna follow the right wall until she crashes into another wall.
Hold on, you're going too far. You take 2 steps forward, you crash into a wall. You take another step forward, you crash
Amazing!
into a wall.
Amazing! She will then tap her hand. I don't care if it's cold, it didn't hurt me. She's still gonna tap the wall, follow the wall, and follow the right wall. And that is what she's gonna do. Because I can't be bothered saying one south, one no, I'm not bothering with that. She's following the right wall and she's touching it. And she's following it until she feels something odd.
Eventually you feel an iron grated door.
Amazing, guys! I found a door.
Strangely effective, this method of yours.
Yeah, strange.
Yes! It is the only way to get safely out of a maze.
What happened if you touch the left wall?
I will be lost, theoretically.
I think you could do the same either direction if the math holds out.
Well,
but you have to choose one.
You could have started following the left wall,
Yeah,
but I
not-
always go with the right wall. It's the gate. Trace is holding onto the gate and shaking it. Is it open?
The gate is open.
Oh, the gate is open.
Oh, thank goodness.
It would be a shame if we have to picklock in this darkness.
It
Yeah,
is
well,
not a skill I have.
it's a skill I have.
But
Inside,
Lots
not
of
a
things.
complete darkness.
inside this
I can-
pitch black. Hold on, I can't do this. Give me but a moment of your time, dear fellows.
Amazing. I will go and pee.
I can't do this any longer. This is just absurd. I'm fine with the point of absurdity, but this has gone too far.
Understandable.
50. Hopefully you can load a 50 by 50.
Did you crop the map a little bit then?
Literally what I'm doing right now.
Alright. Yeah. Was it laggy for everybody else too? Like, I don't want this just to be my
Nah.
fault.
It wasn't.
No, it was fine for you?
Yes.
Thanks.
So it's just your fault, Travis.
Just me. Just my fault. Yeah, it slowed down, and then it slowed down, and then it was like one frame. The
Keep
next
in mind
frame.
that
and then it crashed.
I have 1,000 by 1,000, so my net is fairly well.
I'm
And
running a hotspot off my phone. And my
Yes.
computer apparently ran out of memory. That was the issue. So it used 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Actually, I could just do this. This would work. I have a plan!
Yay.
Hooray!
Sorry about this. I'm going to scroll the map behind you. It might give you vertigo, but I don't give a shit. It will fix the map moving.
Excellent.
Nice. I'm going to have to desperately reduce your sight of vision, though.
Understandable.
Oh, no.
10 by 10. Is it just Hattie that has more than 10 by 10? Yeah. Oh,
For
yeah.
vision?
Hattie has more than 10 by 10. Or is it? No, it's just Hattie.
I
It
have
should be
Warcraft.
Dimblim too, because
I
I
had
that
dark
much.
vision out of 400 feet.
Yeah, mine's all comparative. Right.
I was gonna say Dimblim has way more than me. I have slightly better than an average person.
Theoretically, this should now work.
Let's see.
Yes, I can see something fancy.
Well, yes, this makes sense.
At the moment.
It does.
It's a Minecraft diamond.
I mean, oh yeah, the lighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the lighting. Yeah, the lighting.
I was more in character. Sorry.
I wasn't capable of transferring the lighting layer though, so I do apologise.
It's
Oh,
fine.
perfect.
Now,
Can you see?
It's pixelated and loading in, but I can see
You can see where you are though.
more or less. Yeah, I can see outlines because it's Minecraft texture.
Hold on, I have another plan. I'm gonna
It's fine.
do it in the full tradition of a maze. Give me a moment.
Hey,
It's just
we're
slowly loading the map in.
back at the start. Oh god,
yeah.
Let's start.
that was
Oh, yeah.
almost motion sickness.
This is the vertigo plan. Is this?
This was the vertigo plan, yes.
Won't let me do it. God damn it.
You're just slightly moving us.
He's moving the map, not us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Middle guys, we found the middle guys.
Does it work?
This labyrinth is shifting very fast, I might say.
It's a new level of immersion.
Damn it, it didn't work. Right, we're gonna have to stay with 50 by 50. 50 by 50 works. Yeah.
I mean, the like.
I am not standing in the middle of this.
Yeah, no, neither am I.
We were in a line, remember? So we were
Yes.
following.
There we go. This
I
is
don't know where we
Yeah,
came
no,
in.
the smallest that I can fucking get the map, okay?
Yes.
See, my plan worked. I got us somewhere after crashing into a lot of walls.
Oh,
That's
shit.
how it happens.
Oh, shit.
You saw what happens if I touch the walls here. I just collapse.
I have been shivering this whole fucking time. This has been a nightmare. And she's like huddling around after feeling empty and lost and everything for about 15 minutes trying to find this thing. This has to have repercussion, doesn't it? Just keep on touching the walls.
It's very possible. We should look into and be careful with it.
Anyway, what is this thing? What does it look like?
In the center of the room is a large portal covered in rime and ice. Beyond it, you can see a small, almost picturesque stone circle set upon a glacier.
That looks familiar.
Is it the same stone circle?
No.
Oh. Does it look the same, though?
Its design is remarkably similar.
This isn't ours, but this looks very similar.
Certainly does.
Hmm.
Perhaps the same architect, which would make sense.
Does this area or the thing that it's standing on have like any writings or symbols or what I'm saying is I want to investigate like the area around this thing as well.
Then you shall
And inside. I shall investigate.
I would also. I'll help her.
A 24? Why doesn't my phone show up here? That's so annoying.
I don't know.
Have you disabled the Beyond 20 extension?
No, I shouldn't have.
Anyway, it's fine.
It has
I
it maybe.
can see it anyway, it's fine.
I saw it pop up too. So.
The area around itself in the maze seems completely blank and empty of devoid of any kind of maker's mark or anything. However, looking through the portal, it clearly has some sort of strange Mazeric symbols, and horns seem to be a prominent feature in this glacial stone circle.
Hmm.
Horns are prominent, you said, yes?
Indeed they are.
Would I know anything about the symbology behind them and
you don't
what
really
their
need to know
intent
that.
might
You know,
be?
10 barbarian encampments tend to use horns as decoration. That's not too hard a leap to make for you. Or for them.
Is it this like it does the horns have some like uncertainties about them? Like can one identify yeah, like are they antlers or are they like bull horns or are they like infernal horns? Like all horns have different
without
shapes.
interacting with them physically, you don't know.
I have Glacial Eye Orb.
You're also in a maze of anti-magic.
So no scrying.
No.
Probably not.
Scrying's always the first thing that's blocked out.
Rude.
Let's see.
Accurate.
You said there's no writing around it, correct?
There are glyphic symbols around the portal.
Okay.
Trix is touching the portal. Your hand goes through and it's colder even in there.
It's ice. It's freezing ice in there.
Ooh.
I think you like it there, Hattie. Can you peek in?
I'm hesitant now, but sure.
I am hesitant to touch anything in here.
I'm going to read first. So, is there anything? Do I know the symbols on this?
No. Oh, actually, history.
History, okay.
Ooh.
Maybe.
They appear to be Jin symbols.
Jin symbols.
Is it a
So-
language?
From the plane of water.
Plane of water?
Yes.
Interesting.
You don't really get many water Jin. It's a rare thing.
Yeah. Well, this seems to be writing from the water plane, the Jin maybe. I can't read it, but it looks familiar. It looks similar to something I've read before. Studied, but I've never really learned their ways.
Well, it's not that long ago we met a Jin in Cholt. What type of Jin was he?
He was
Air, I believe.
He was in the street.
He was air.
If free is fire.
Oh, fire.
I thought we met an air one though, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought we met him.
Ida's referring to the hunky one, isn't she?
Oh. I'd forgotten
Yeah,
that was a Jin.
Yeah, I was thinking
we-
about the Jin we met in the same temple we found Emblem.
Oh yeah,
That was the air
It's
one.
an air Jin, yeah.
Okay.
So I think we met an air one. There was also the fiery place. I don't know if that was a Jin rightly or not.
Yeah, no, but I can see the
met-
similarities.
Haven't we
Water-
met each element in Salt?
Well, yeah, we have.
We've dealt with each element, but I don't believe we've actually met a representative of those elements. Not all of them.
Well, we met some water thing.
That
Go
was
on.
me. Or the giant dinosaurs.
No, the water elemental that we knocked the living shit out of.
That we did what?
When I pummeled it with lightning and you absorbed all the lightning many sessions ago.
The crabs?
No, not the crabs.
The one
The
that
actual
Marco hit with
water
his staff.
elemental.
The one that Marco hit with his staff repeatedly.
Oh, I remember now. Oh yes, the one that. Never mind. Now I'm sorry. I've forgotten for a moment. I brought that one back to life, I believe,
Yes.
because we had to. Anyway, never mind. That's not important. Yeah, have we met? Either way, I'm not sure how that helps us now, unless it's the same one, perhaps.
Should we
So I'm
either
going to.
keep going or we have to do something with this thing?
I'm going to reach very cautiously and reach my hand through. Does it feel cold? Well, I'll ask you what happens.
To you, it doesn't feel cold, no.
Okay, so it doesn't feel cold and void of magic or even icy cold, just like another place.
Well, you are immune to ice and cold, so
True.
it's not going to feel cold to you regardless of what you think.
It feels nice and comfy.
Yeah, it feels comfy.
Trixie's gonna peep her head through, but only the head.
Snow will fall on your head.
I will
And
drag
you'll
my
feel
head back
breath.
out. You see her go out. Her hair is completely covered in snow, and some cold breath escapes her. That was cold. What did I see though on the other
It's about
side?
-30.
Okay, yeah, that's survivable. What did I see?
You saw a low stone circle with 4 daises around, but you saw what appears to be under a glacier.
But did it look like our circle
No.
or similar?
It looks like a
Um,
similar make, but it's not the same circle.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to poke in as well and give it a more thorough glance if you'll allow me.
Investigation or perception.
So I was
I will
going-
allow you the choice.
Okay, let's see which one's slightly higher. I think let's go perception.
No.
Not much.
You see exactly what Trix described to you.
That's fair.
Mm, shall I? Does it seem safe, Hattie?
I mean, To me, yes, but we are all made of different things here.
Shall I have a look as well?
Well, we have you on a rope for a reason.
And I will do the same. But I will use a little more time.
Obviously, you don't feel cold.
I don't have resistance or something like that, so I could take damage if you want me to.
No, it's not that. It's the perception of cold rather than actually being.
Okay. Yeah, then I don't feel cold.
Yeah. Inside, you can see a stone circle with 4 glyphs on it. There seems to be a myriad of torches around which are unlit but emanate magic. The stone circle itself seems to either be floating on or supported in a small pool or lake within the glacier. There seems to be a myriad of different kinds of ice inside. But apart from that, the stone circle seems to be the most prominent feature, with the exception, of course, of 4 stone dais dotted throughout the chamber.
Yes, Hattie?
Oh, I wouldn't have known anyway, never mind. The information was given to you, not me.
It seems to be... I see 4 stones, which may or may not have similar text on it that our stones does. I can't see all that well. There are some torches around, but they are very dimly lit with magic. It seems to be under a glacier of sorts.
Well, what do you say we go through?
How?
I would think that would be our next logical step. If you say there were 4 daises, that may be the 4 that the writing referred to.
When 4 shall become 1.
Yes.
I may be inclined to believe that this is 1 of 4.
That was my second thought.
But either way, we would have to do something about what's inside this portal.
Correct.
Well, let's go through and see. Trix is
when we poked our heads through, did we see how far off the ground were we, or were we at roughly ground level?
You cannot even imagine to concentrate. Could be anywhere.
Through the portal? Like, where did our heads come out? What perspective were we seeing?
You actually can't tell. To be honest, you're underground, but you can't tell exactly where.
Disoriented.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming, since this portal is magical, I would assume that the place we're going into would also contain magic, as seen by the torches, at least. So I think it should be safe. I think I should regain my ability to fly, if nothing else. And Dimlim will walk through as well.
Yeah. I think I'm also jumping through. Are you coming, Marco?
Well, it's either this or back into the darkness. So I think I'll take my
perception.
chances with them.
That's very fair.
This map should load for you. It's very small.
Hooray!
Yes.
Question. As we came through the portal, did we come out at roughly ground level or like a mile above the air?
You come out on ground level inside the stone circle.
Okay, cool. That's all I was asking before.
I know, but it's hard to tell you when you just look through a portal.
That's fair.
Is it cold?
It's incredibly cold. It's minus 30 degrees.
Which is what we grew up with in real life by now.
Minus 40. There you go.
Trix has got a light a fire in her hand.
Okay.
I don't know. Hattie's just enjoying it. It feels so nice here.
Why does every place we go to have to be so cold?
I warned you it'd be cold in the north.
Don't
No, it's not.
understand your concept of cold and warmth.
This is just normal for me.
This
It's freezing.
I feel so nice. The jungle was so hot. This is so much better.
Trix is just inkling closer to Marco with her like small flame, just to like steal some body heat. And like she's even gonna like offer to have like the flame in between them in order to warm Marco as well.
Oh.
Marco will. Marco will very carefully slash
Eagerly.
discreetly like huddle a little bit closer to Trix on the flame.
I mean, he doesn't want to be cold, but he's also like, I don't want to be close to Trix.
That would sound desperate, you know.
Yeah.
I have nothing to warm any of you up because that is not my character for this one.
I'm just constantly holding like a flame up.
I can warm you up, but I won't. I will, however, I will jump over this water.
You do indeed.
I-
To the soft sound of snow.
I think I'm.
And I will make a snow angel.
Deep and crisp and
Hooray!
even. Deep and crisp and even.
Ooh,
Nice.
good snow. I'm gonna go ahead and extend that 10-foot rod that I have out and see if I can do a slight pole vault over instead, because I don't think I can make that jump. That's like even stretching at the best, it's like 7 or 8 feet. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help. Yeah, this is not my strong suit. Luckily, I'm also hopefully the water won't kill me. Acrobatics?
Yes.
Oh, actually good for a change.
What is up with your roll today? You're rolling
It's
really
either
well.
really good or really bad.
Yeah.
So, hooray! I'm finally over here. I'm taking a look at this dais. I'm enjoying the snow, but I'm not stopping.
Hattie,
Trix is not moving a feet.
Hattie, the dais has... What language do you speak?
I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
It is written in Primordial.
Excellent. That is not one of the trade languages. I would not know it. Although, I believe it shares some elements with Draconic.
Not many, though.
Yeah, some.
I think it has more in common with Abyssal to be honest.
Yeah. Much closer. So it would be like, I recognize a couple of these symbols. Those are letters in Draconic, too. I don't know anything else than that.
You need help reading over there?
I will.
It could be useful.
I will vortex wrap Trix over to Hattie.
What?
You can do that?
Yeah, Dimplum has bullshit back.
I am magic now.
Dimplum has shit that he's not used.
You are now standing between the dais and Hattie, unless you really don't want to. You can choose to save if you want to.
Oh, hello there, Hattie.
Oh,
Hello there.
that's a new one.
And I will
Well,
do
well,
this. And I will do the same way. No, actually, I won't, because I don't have spell slots for that.
Oh my god, you're limited by spell slots? This is new.
Marco can walk on water anyway, literally.
Yeah, Marco can walk on fucking anything, including snow.
Fine to retcon that.
I shall
Too late
read
now,
what
it's too
monks
ingrained.
play.
It's too ingrained that you can walk on snow now.
I shall read thus it's upon or what's upon the dais.
I know, I am so deeply sorry.
No, you're not.
He's gonna send you another wall of text.
Oh no.
I know it's coming.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I ain't reading that. Just a bunch of names. Kill.
It's actually primordial.
Yeah, I ain't reading Primordial.
Fine. Il thoran nirak urkbrukno kolental kran. Uksvasenan. Flikrin kratin voden un urkana shinarak. Shironan ukashanari. Kin sodenkrans. In thun monak morkara. Vexup ir uk mushinanar. Uknashirich. So, phlegm.
Something along those lines.
What did she say?
No one knows but Marco, potentially.
That's why I said, Marco, what does she say?
Oh, well,
Marco, perception roll first, because you're currently standing on the stone dais.
You're like
you would-
30 feet away.
wait. Does a passive perception of 13 help?
No.
Alright. I'll do, oh, well, I'll do a...
You're doing monk
Wow.
bullshit.
Monk bullshit? You're doing monk bullshit.
Yeah,
Well, you know what, I'm just...
walk over.
I'm just going to do some roleplay bullshit and just like, what's that? Speak up! Oh, edge closer.
Trace will. You see, cue Alex's previous spoken primordial.
Yes. Perception again. With advantage now because you're closer. I mean, I could repeat it, but it seems redundant.
No,
come on.
God.
God. You hear...
That was persuasion, not perception.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to persuade the air to hear you. Oh!
Oh, much better.
a little better.
Okay. Travis, I do apologise by the fact that it is a riddle.
Eh,
Oh my God.
I'm just not great at them. Like, it's fine. I'm just not the greatest. Which you would think I would be better, but I just don't. I don't know.
I will send it to Sunday and then I will post it.
she said something about a siren's call of echoes in a cavernous lore. Navigating my currents, unlocking the door. Artful charting reveals my hidden face. What am I? The path through a watery maze.
I'm gonna level. I'm looking these up because I wrote them like months ago, so I can't even recall the answers. I did write these though. They're not actually ones on the internet. I wrote them.
Siren's call echoes in cavernous lore. So that's something to do with the history of this place, I imagine. Navigating the currents could mean water or the flow of air. I don't know. I'm not very good at these things.
What is the answer is time? It's always time, isn't it?
Maybe? I don't know.
We also have 3 other deises to look at.
This is very true. We should read all of them before you jump to any conclusions. Or touch anything.
And we all look at Trick.
You know, and she starts strolling this way. I am inching between the stones. I am way too small to be waddling through the snow. Why do you think I preferred living in such warm areas? And she's gonna complain like this about like the cold, the snow, all the way over to the next day is over here.
What's Marco's acrobatics for?
I will catch him if he falls.
Is
He
this
can
to
literally-
jump across?
Yes.
Absolutely,
will-
you can do so. You're a fucking monk. You can jump that far anyway.
You could walk it. You literally can walk on water, Marco.
We don't. We see fishes on the map. We don't trust walking on it.
Mumfolk.
Hva mener du, mannfolk?
So while they're doing their thing, I'm actually just going to keep a close eye. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wander over to the edge here and take a look at the main entrance that we came in through while they're reading the riddle parts and see if there's anything that I'm missing about this place.
Okay, I know.
Trix
Are you
is-
reading the next one?
No, I am not reading the next one.
No,
I was
no.
actually going to say.
Are you looking?
I was actually going to say. Yeah, I am looking at them because Trix will walk over and speak as loud as she can what it says on it. And while the others are discerning this one, she's gonna start trekking upwards towards the next one because this is gonna take some time.
Do you need my help, little one?
Wait, can we use magic in here?
I just did it. How do you think I put you from? And he will
Oh my
point
God.
there to over there.
Then why am I going around climbing? And you see her cloak like levitates, and so does she.
Well, Trix reads out the next part. Siran kulog uknavi shini. Irin kulin vatasnal. Ikromene nummer garafishinadin. Sivora kotrantis. Ikrek fishinin. Troendivir ukval. Kitvin. Rothanen akalis. Mirish hirashomer e fukun. Venekshi iktir. Theun. Pukube threkean Wukabeneres mozakaim.
Yeah, what he said.
Which translates Marco to... I love the fact that I'm the one now speaking primordial.
Hey, I do
Oh,
the deep
shit!
speech, you do
No.
primordial.
I totally did just send you the answer by accident.
I stopped reading the moment you exclaimed. Got three words in, I think.
There we go.
In a knight's embrace. In a knight's embrace, I cloak the unseen, flowing through veins of celestial sheen, cascade of secrets in the moon's ballet. What am I? A mystical astral array?
Now,
Yes.
this one might be time.
I'm going to be honest now. None of them are time.
Or are all of them time?
Maybe all of them together is time.
Mm.
Rosemary and Basil
Just
and
all
time.
along.
And a bay leaf.
And a bay leaf, yeah.
Of course, don't forget the bailiff. It's important.
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
Mint. Mint, basil, thyme, and a bay leaf. Those are the 4 answers. Final answer, Alex.
Yeah. Final answer.
Final
Would
answer.
this-
I'm making a mise en place.
Would this maybe
Okay, go on.
be darkness of some sort? In the night's embrace, I cloak the unseen.
Well, what
Yeah,
is
like
the
that.
night embracing? It's embracing the light, embracing the daylight, like, you know. because it's dark. It's embracing.
But what?
I cloak
do
the obscene.
things.
Is the answer darkness?
I'm leaning towards that, though I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this seems like darkness.
I
It's
will,
the
gi-
answer.
I will
continue
give you.
reading.
I will allow you because I know two of you have Dea's inspiration to give you a hint for one inspiration at any point.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and continue reading the next two before we make any.
Next one.
Yeah.
There's only one remaining.
There was? Oh, I thought there was one over.
There's
No.
4.
Oh no, sorry,
Here.
there
Yeah.
are two more. Sorry, but I do apologise.
We just taken 1 and 2, and we're heading to number 4 for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
We took
God.
2 and
Well,
1.
we don't know what's 1 and 4 anyway, so Trix is flying to the next
Yeah.
one. Closest one.
You've done number 1. You've done 1, 2, 4. You're at now. You haven't done 3.
Yes.
Era canson ikrupon badir kishnev stimnach in unai tompaneskis un illa kalning thi dun in Irish. Iran nuksan in brist turabon in ipin in the kier in kushis it in a van nevexol unmen ikene na morgshimi. Umla stanish sponiak.
You seems to become slightly more German now.
I know, I don't know why. I'm sorry.
German? What is German? I've never heard of those.
We have already attributed that Nazis exist.
Yes.
What?
There is a certain spell.
Fabulous fun as to Nazis, darling.
Say no more.
The
say no
staple
more.
mark of Matrix.
Yep.
Matrix. You named the Nazi spell after
No,
one
the
of
Nazi
finest
spell existed way before that.
Yeah, but Matrix was what kept on using it. And it summons a bunch of unruly lads.
Ladettes.
Yeah, because ladettes.
There's a long history behind that, but I've sent you what the script said, Sandra.
Sorry, I'm just face.
It's just confused by that.
He heard Nazis and got distracted.
Yeah, sorry.
Nazis!
It's just my favorite type of topic.
Nazis.
Have
you watched Helsing Abridged? That's Nazis.
Yeah. That was great though.
I love Helsing Abridged.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Because he literally says, Nazis! We have Zeppelins! I know, you okay?
Wait.
I'm an idiot.
Did you
Spill beer.
Did you spill ink? Or beer?
No, I didn't spill ink or beer. Worse.
Your life essence.
We went similar thing.
I was filling up my pipe, and I was about to stand up, and I just spilled it all over my table.
I now have an image of Aina with a pipe. It's a very entertaining thought. But yes, Sandra.
Hey, I've been smoking pipe for years.
I know.
It's a captain's house with that. Yes. I'm the arbiter of.
Oh, I immediately thought a weed pipe. Like, do you mean a normal pipe?
No, it is. I use it. It is
Okay.
a normal pipe, but I use it for weed.
Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
You interrupted Rosetta Stone. Go Rosetta Stone.
Before you can always reboot me. The arbiter of storm. Tempest's kiss. Liquid dance in nature's abyss. Turbulent and vital. In chaos I dwell. What am I? A Maelstrom's Aqueous?
Aqueous.
Aqueous spell.
Turbulent and vital in chaos I dwell.
I.
Yes,
Yes,
you.
I.
Yes, you have two of them. Aye, Captain.
Well, you know, Arbiter of Storm, it's an eye. Maelstrom, Aqueous Spell, I don't know, it's probably an eye.
Well,
A liquid dance in nature's abyss.
Well, it can be air.
It does seem like it's a bit. The answer's a bit wet, so to speak.
Or it could
Yeah.
a meal storm, a whirlpool, maybe.
Yeah, like something
You-
from ground, air.
You said you saw a hint of the water plane here, Hattie. Would it be
Yes.
weird if all of this question hinted to different water phenomenon?
That's very possible. Black ice, a whirlpool perhaps in this one. For the first one,
We all know
underwater
sirens.
haze. I think they all form part of a story together. Let's read the last one, but I'm starting to draw something here.
Yeah.
Onward we go then.
I'm going to vault back over. Let's see if I do it.
Nope.
I don't. So you hear a splash somewhere halfway as Hattie got like here.
Can I jump from this side to the other?
With a strength throw, yes.
Just a normal strength check, not athletics.
It's just a normal strength check.
Why would you neglect me from using athletics?
Because I know what
If-
will happen.
If I take a running start.
No.
I
Oh.
did it again. I spilled the whole thing again.
No.
And I spilled it all over the floor.
Yes.
How do you have a plus 10 to strength?
I have a plus 11, but
That's why I said he couldn't use athletics.
I want to use my athletics.
You should. He still rolled a 2.
He has a plus fucking 17.
I'm a strong boy, okay?
The wall.
The issue is
The
the
wall
person.
indeed.
Marco's perfectly fucking fine. He can get anywhere he wants. I would like to remind you as well that sometimes you can walk on walls. Literally.
And water.
And water.
Yeah, but it's,
You can
you guys have.
walk on the drop
that?
that splashed from Hattie falling into the water.
You can walk on Hattie's mistake.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
But he also wants to show off.
Yeah.
He's
Which is
doing
valid.
He's doing triple front flips.
I'm just climbing out of the water, soaking wet. Man, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit clumsy.
as long as you don't get a cold, then.
I
Oh no, it was
shall-
quite pleasant. I just don't like getting wet if I can help it.
I shall dry Hattie up with a demon blaze that does cold.
So you're just freezing me in
Yeah.
my own crust.
Yes.
I'm perfectly fine with this, but you're freezing me in my own crust.
Why does that sound so bad?
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
under a layer of like one inch of ice, I assume at this point, like a half an inch.
Yes.
See, that's fine,
Oh,
but freezing
okay.
me beneath my own crust just sounds wrong in some capacity. I don't understand what
It feels weird.
it does.
It's kind of like the ice version of the word moist.
Or squelching.
You've frozen my moist crust and prevented me from squelching when I walk.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Can we please move on?
Yeah,
I'm just.
I swear to all the realms, if you just change the riddle to involve any of those words, I'm just not going to tell them. Faith.
All
At this point, I think that's valid.
every riddle is just a word I hate with a passion.
How would you feel about fecundity?
I don't like it, but I don't have any associations with it.
Okay. The next one says, "Ironan jolanekas in imirakal ulkurukamene ilune no kwan ish inenekarish kumana sayna vale spiritos kukumeyasha beneo kantan safaguna kish shavana nore inani kish benemona sonitare verakshat umarakul benarko ukrang fund." I do that oddly too well. What the fuck is this?
Instinctively, my auction senses were going off. I was
Yeah,
that.
Anyone in this is going, this one's going twice. Go on, going twice and sold.
To the dreams. But yeah, I do get what you say, Aina, about just the random Latin and English words. Just this
There
kind
are a
of
few. Yeah.
yeah. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird that there is quite a few Latin and English words, and there's some Arabic words in there as well.
Just all the realms come together in 1, 2, 3 languages. I think
3 languages.
we have no clue how many languages we've spoken so far.
I know like 17. No, I know 21 now. I know about 21, and none of them are in there that I'm fully informed, at least.
As long as your throat's good to go on.
I'm fine. My throat can take anything.
Oh yes.
It's well conditioned.
In dreams, I mirror a realm's elegance. Liquid canvas where spirits commence. Beneath the surface, secrets abound. What am I where ethereal wonders are found?
Mirror realms elegance. A liquid canvas where spirits commence. Beneath the surface, secrets abound. What am I where ethereal wonders are?
I am inclined to say a lake or a big body of water, still water.
Perhaps simply
No.
the surface. Or
I think I may have some ideas. Would these refer to different planes of existence? Because this sounds like it's talking about the ethereal plane. Or perhaps the plane of water.
In the night's embrace, would that be the shadow?
That could very well be the Shadowfell. The one above spoke of waters and storms in a whirlpool, which could be the water plane.
Well,
And
all of these riddles can have the answer of water.
that's very true. All four of them.
Water seems to be water seems like the common theme through all of these riddles.
That's very possible. I'm going to go ahead and I have an interesting suspicion. I'm going to go ahead, since I'm already soaking wet, and ease myself back into the water and take a look under the water if I can see evidence of anything under this platform.
Perception.
Not investigation?
I will stand on the edge and see.
Okay. Perception.
There is
27.
If there's nothing
6.
under the stone circle, it seems to burrow directly into the ground. It's not floating.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was floating or if there was like a stairway or something. I had a weird suspicion.
I did state you were unsure if it was floating or not, so yeah, absolutely valid question to ask.
Well, there doesn't seem to be much under here. Are there any fish nearby that I can grab?
Not corporeal.
Not corporeal. Oh, but there are
incorporeal fish.
Incorporeal fish?
There are incorporeal fish and an incorporeal clutch of dolphins.
Well,
Vicious animals.
this is an interesting one. Because I know a little bit about planar travel. Can I tell if this is like a leak from any other planes? I know we're already kind of in a weird demi-plane area as it is.
Right.
Maybe.
Investigation more than anything else, or Arcana.
Investigation or
I
Arcana.
think
They're
Arcana-
both terrible.
I think Arcana fits best, to be honest.
Okay. Surprisingly good.
You know very little of the planes of anything other than the prime material and death, but this could well be a subsect or a leak from the the material plane of water.
Okay. So, I think water very well might be our answer. Do any of you have any better ideas? She'll say
I
smiling.
think-
I think it's different types of water. We can't have 4 riddles all having the same answer. If we
Unless
go to each of our stone and we ponder a little.
unless
think
the
the
four
first
have the
one-
same answer.
Well, it can be, but like if we're looking at it as an individual piece of water, the first one can be like a river. The second one can be a lake or a sea or something.
Artful charting reveals my hidden face.
Like, say the second one is a lake, the third one is the sea, and then the fourth one, I don't know.
In the night's embrace, I cloak the unseen, flowing through veins. Veins would be waterways inside of a mountain, would it not?
So like cave water, cave lakes.
Underground rivers.
Underground rivers.
There are oceans and rivers underground.
A celestial sheen, a cascade of secrets in the moon's ballet.
That is where we
Wait.
get